Oh, bless my bagpipes. Pre 2017 or something like that. Anyway, let's get going, shall we, lads? Difficulty normal sounds good to me. Survival mode, nah, didn't think so. Didn't think so, Ken. Right, male, female. Is that it? Is that it? What, are we living in the fucking Stone Age? 2 genders, man? That's insane! Just 2! Bloody hell, man, this is offensive. I'm personally... Can I at least pick my genitals? Like... No? When we not... Jeez, man, what the Cannot... Oh!
Good morning, Morgan. Today is Monday, March 15th, 2032.
Get that fucking music off. Thank you. Good lad, Morgan, good lad. Ooh. Fancy. Who's this?
Hey, Morgan. Wake up. You're burning daylight. You sent the helicopter to pick you up. It's just a few tests. Don't forget to wear your suit. See you soon. Oh, listen, really great you decided to come on board. We're gonna shake things up, Morgan. Like old times.
Okay, thank you. Mysterious voice. First day on the job. Holy shit, this looks amazing. Wow, man. I promised myself I wouldn't rant, Ken. I promised myself. I promised myself I wouldn't rant. What are we? 2 minutes in, something like that. Right, here it comes. I'm sorry. I've just came from a very bad place. Get open my fucking... Why is it jammed? I've just came from playing... Oh, Deus Ex Mankind Divided, and I promised myself I wouldn't rant about it. I promised myself it's in the past now. We'll move on. We can move on to brighter things. We can look to the future. Oh, look at this. Alpha and Omega. Very nice. From Alpha, the beginning, to Omega, the end. We break through and we become something else. Looks like we're going up the way. But man, like, already this looks better than Mankind Divided did. Granted, look lads, I've got all the graphical options turned down to low. This is as low as they go, right? I played Deus Ex Mankind Divided as low as they go. I have a potato PC. Let's, you know. But this looks great. It looks better than Mankind Divided did. Why does it look so much better? It's a bit more cartoony, isn't it? It's a bit more... It's not trying to be quite so realistic. Right, shut up. Right, stop ranting. Stop ranting. Ooh, used plastic tubing. I wonder what we used that for. Come on, Morgan. How do I make the bed? This is disgusting, man. Make your bed. NEUROMOD application instructions. Oh, read as F. Oh, that's going to get confusing. Warning, NEUROMODs should only be administered by certified TranStar technicians under controlled conditions. Subject may experience slight discomfort, swelling, or redness of the eyes shortly afterwards. Huh. Remove NEUROMOD from vacuum sealed container. Press rubberized eye cup firmly against bony orbit of eye socket. Keep eye open. Depress orange release trigger and continue to hold NEUROMOD against eye for 5 minutes. Dispose of used NEUROMOD and provide biohazard bag. Oh god. Oh, I don't like the sound of that. No. I've had corrective eye surgery And yeah, it was not a nice experience. Luckily it was over very quickly. Oh, look at this. Gorgeous. Gorgeous shoes, gorgeous handbag. Lovely. What are these? Postcards. Kennedy Space Center, been there. Greetings from Austin, Texas. That's quite interesting, isn't it? Because I believe Arkane Studios opened a studio in Texas. I might be wrong. I might be wrong about that. But we got Florida, Texas, and then China. Oh, we looked Asian in our character creation, if you want to call it that, man. If you want to call that character creation, like bloody hell, man. What is this world coming to? Like, only 2 genders. Like, what kind of a gender are you trying to press on people with this here? Like, this is insane. If only people realize that once games start offering more than 2 genders, right? People who don't want to be a gender, once games start doing that, like, all the problems of the world will be over. Like, are people that stupid they can't see that? This is insane, man. Like, if I'm playing a game, if I want to be a woman with a cock, like, I should be allowed to fucking well do that. Because of course, as soon as that happens, everyone will be happy, right? Oh, actually, no, they're not, are they? Because Cyberpunk came out and has all those options, and no, people still aren't happy, so no. No. No, it's going to take a lot more than that. God knows what. Right. An account of Fermi's question. What's Fermi's question? Excerpt from a book on existence of extraterrestrial intelligence by Dr. Robert James III. Consider that there are billions of Fermi's question, right? Consider there are billions of stars in the galaxy like our sun, many of them far older. Some of these stars will have Earth-like planets. Some of these planets may have developed intelligent life. Some intelligent life may develop interstellar travel. If a civilization began before ours, it seems possible, even probable, that even at the speed of currently envisioned interstellar travel, they could already have the entire galaxy colonized. Problem is, we haven't detected any such civilizations, nor have any contacted us. Why? Yeah, great. It's a great question, man. I can't remember who this was who said it. This may have been I think I used to think this was a scientist, but I did look it up, and I think it was an author who said there's two possibilities, right? 2 possibilities exist. Either our world is the only case of life in the entire known universe, right? Either life exists purely on our planet only, or it doesn't, or life exists in other places. Both are equally terrifying. Like, imagine that. This is the only place. Imagine if this was the only place that life existed. Look at the responsibility, the burden on our shoulders to do something with that life. Look at that, man. There's a plane flying there. That's cool. That's a really nice detail. Really nice detail. Yeah, man, just think about that. This is the only place where life exists. Let's consider that option first. Jeez, we better do something, man. We better do something important. Better do something meaningful. The method. Excerpt from Architect: The Neurological Revolution. What if I told you I could turn into a mathematician on the level of Einstein in under 10 minutes? I'd say you were crazy, man. Oh, I'd say you're full of it. That's the first thought that crosses my mind, but it withers in the face of Alex Yu's conviction. That's who called us. Despite myself, I'm riveted. He's not bullshitting me. Himself? Maybe. Me? No. Alex leans back in his chair. Welcome to the age of the NEUROMOD. Turn yourself into a mathematician on the level of Einstein in under 10 minutes. Oh, what does that mean? Cause look, we know Einstein did a lot. We know he achieved a lot, but it's, and of course he couldn't have done that without his high intelligence. I mean, I believe he's in the genius category, so he's over 160 IQ. But it's not like you have a high IQ and you're automatically going to solve problems and, you know, come up with a new concept of what physics is like and what the known world is like. You know, the jump between Newtonian physics and Einstein's subatomic physics, it's like mind-blowing, the difference between the two. But it's not like you get the intelligence and then you get, you know, all the achievements that come with it. You know, there's years and years of hard fucking work and hard toil and reading and shit like that. Like most people don't fucking get that. Most people do not get that. If I was just a bit smarter, my life would be better. Not wouldn't, mate. Not wouldn't. Don't wish to be smarter. wish to be more hardworking. Wish to be a bit less lazy. How about that? Consciousness. Oh, I think me and this game are going to get along, man. This is great. There's tons to read. Shit. Back. What happened there? I just pressed shift. Must have shift tabbed. Something like that. Anyway, what is this? What is this saying here? Oh, who's this in the picture? Right. He looks like the guy who called us. Don't know anyone else. Oh, look at all these books, man. This is great. Right, I think we're gonna have to change something here. I don't like this. I had a quick look through all the keybinds and whatnot. Is control mapped to anything? No, doesn't look like it. So let's grab, where are we? Let's grab sneak and let's make that control. Yes, that feels much better. Right, what's the first thing? Engineer and control systems. Excerpt from the Afterwards, right, by Sven Schert. There's a metaphor here, you know. Typically, the objective of control theory is to monitor the output of a system and compare it with a desired output, the reference signal. The difference between the actual and the desired outputs, the error signal, is applied as feedback to the input of the system to bring the actual output closer to the reference. Good control systems and good engineers learn from the past. Huh. That's fantastic. I like that. Principles of Neuroscience, 10th edition. The brain was once considered too warm, wet, and noisy for seemingly delicate quantum processes. However, the discovery of quantum coherence in biological processes such as plant photosynthesis, avian navigation, and our own sense of smell paved the way for the eventual discovery of quantum vibrations inside the microtubules of neurons. What the fuck? Too warm, wet, and noisy for seemingly delicate quantum processes. However, the discovery of quantum coherence, I don't know if that's an actual scientific idea or if it's one that just exists in the game world here. Don't know. Consciousness, the fire in the equations. By Dr. Stuart Penrose. The nature of consciousness remains deeply mysterious. How can the subjective nature of experience, my inner life, be explained in scientific terms? Does consciousness emerge from complex computations among brain neurons, or is it a fundamental and irreducible property woven into the fabric of the universe? Yeah, that's a big question, man. That's a big question. Where does consciousness live? Where is it? You know, from our output, it feels like, you know, all our sensory systems are in our head for the most part. Sight, sound, smell, taste. It feels like we live in our head, doesn't it? It feels like we live in our brain. Is that the case? Or is consciousness distributed evenly throughout the body? And then, you know, think about the idea that I don't remember the exact time frame, 7 years, 15 years, but you know, let's say 15 years, every atom in our body has been replaced. You know, here's the idea that there's a great movie called Gattaca, one of my favourite movies of all time. Ethan Hawke, Uma Thurman, and I believe Jude Law as well. It's a fantastic movie. It has the idea that I can't remember. I think this is near the end of the movie. I won't spoil anything. This is not a spoiler. But the phrase comes up. We are all made from stars. You know, assuming that all of the, we think about a star. Most stars, I think, are made of these smaller atoms, molecules, compounds, elements, I guess, hydrogen and whatnot, and these things, you know, because like oxygen and carbon are just atoms, protons, neutrons. They had to come from somewhere. We think all the things we see around us, all the atoms that make those up had to come from somewhere. We think they came from stars. Those are sort of the what we think. Oh man, I love this game already. Introduction to Survey of Parapsychological Meta-Analysis by Dr. Dayo Igwe. For example, conducting a meta-analysis of over 2,000 Ganzfeld trials wherein participants are subjected to mild sensory deprivation in order to test for telepathy reveals a hit rate of 39%. These results are statistically significant, meaning that the success rate is above what could be explained by chance alone. Yeah, I know what statistically significant means. There's no denying it, something spooky is going on. Okay, so what are Ganzfeld trials? I've never heard that before. Yeah, subjects are subjected to mild sensory deprivation. That's got to be a difficult one to get past the you know, the council to get your, forget what it's called, the council to get your you know, who you pitch your experiment to. Midnight Songs, a classic anthology of Tang Dynasty verse. On the Stork Tower by Wang Zihuan. Great. Right, yeah, we did look Asian in our picture. We got this over here. Oh, we have to hold down shift, okay, to sprint, okay. We see this, what's this? Galactic Conquistadors 9. Where did that music come from all of a sudden? This. Off. Keep expecting Eliza Kazan to pop up. Courier. That's strange. That's the name of a paper in my city. I guess there's a lot of couriers out there. Prefer the Tilly myself. All the highly educated and aware people read the Tilly. Hands-on Electronics by Antoinette Sokol? It's a bit like what's it? Is it Sokolov in Dishonored? Is there someone called Sokolov in Dishonored? This is made by the guys who made Dishonored, isn't it? Arkane Studios. I believe they've also got Dark Messiah of Might and Magic. Is that what it's called? It's a game I'm thinking of anyway. I picked it up on sale recently. I'd seen it recommended somewhere before. Yeah, right. Anyway, where are we? By working through a series of practical experiments, this humble manual will introduce you to the fundamentals of modern analog and digital electronics. By the end, you'll be able to construct any simple circuit. As Thomas Edison once said, to invent, you need a good imagination and a pile of junk. Yeah. Some wine. Oh yes, look at this. Morgan Yu. Right. Who's that guy that talked to us? Alex? Is that our father? Well, come on, man. Well, of course I can't carry the couch. But you think I'd be able to move it? I need leverage 3. I'm guessing that's going to play into things. I'm guessing that's going to be some kind of what would you say, the level up system. Let's make sure we've got everything here. Have we seen everything here? We did, didn't we? We did read all those. Right, where were we? Let's pick up these. What is this? Use plastic tubing. I'm guessing we can probably craft with these. Craft items. Frayed wire. Oh, we can just pick stuff up as well. Okay. We can drop. Oh. Nice, look at my feet. Look at my feet. Get that up, you Deus Ex Mankind did. You didn't have feet, did you? You didn't have feet in your game. Oh, look at it, man. The strides line up with the sound design. Oh, the sound design is great. Like, not only, I mean, obviously, you know, you can hear the footsteps, but if you listen closely, you can also hear. You can also hear. Listen really closely. You can also hear the sounds of our the fabric of our shorts. That's great, man. Well done. Well done. Well done, Arkane Studios. You're already pulling me in. What happened here? Why is this chair knocked over? What happened last night? What's this stain on the floor? Lucky's... I don't know how to say that word. Piccias and pizzeria. Is that an Italian word? I've never heard that word before. Right. F paradox. Okay. Use object, examine, tutorial. I don't want tutorials, man. Nah, no thanks. What does examine do? TranStar employee workstation often contains useful information files and nah, I don't want, didn't want that. Right, so we have a password, we put the password in. I'm guessing there's going to be hacking in this game. Files and utilities, right? Emails. Oh, I don't like this. Congrats and welcome from Thomas Tucker, Human Resources, to Morgan Yu, and it's also to the attention of Alex Yu. Congrats and welcome. Hello Morgan, so glad to hear you'll be coming aboard soon. Your first official work day is Monday, March 15th, that's today. But first we have a series of training exercises we run with all new employees. Just some stuff to clear you for life in orbit. Exciting times ahead, have a good flight and I will see you soon. Oh man. Oh, I think me and this game are going to get along, man. This is fantastic. Oh, I can't wait to get in space. Again, highly recommend Gattaca if you're interested in sci-fi movies. Is it a sci-fi? Well, yeah, there's a lot of sci-fi in it, but it's also kind of a detective noir sort of movie as well. Well worth a watch, man. Well worth a watch. Can we use number pad to... No, we have to use mouse for this by the looks of it. What's F? Press. What does that do? Oh, look at that. Oh, that's cool. Right. Alex Hughes says, hey, I sent a package with everything you'll need for your first day. Uniform, transcribe, and a NEUROMOD. Install the NEUROMOD right away as we'll be running some tests first thing in the morning. Just follow the instructions. I'll be in touch. We have to use that NEUROMOD thing. Uniform, that's the suit on the door, isn't it? What's transcribe? Ready from Alex. Hey, I just got off the phone with Mom and Dad. They won't be there when the shuttle departs. They're in New York, company stuff. But they send their best. I think Mom's a little disturbed that both her children are going to be outside her gravitational pull at the same time. This is our brother. Alex is our brother. She said you'd better behave and do everything your big brother says. Okay, actually, she said the opposite. I'm supposed to behave and do what you tell me. So there you go, that's Mom. Anyway, everyone's excited about your ideas up there, so get ready. I'll call you in the morning, so make sure you're up. See you very, very soon, Morgan. Yeah, that's interesting, isn't it? So I work with people of a vast variety of ages, teaching music lessons. My youngest is 7. My oldest, I believe, is about 63. Big age range. Oh, there's also some siblings who come in as well. And you know, in general, if they're a sort of same sex siblings, they're both the brothers or their sisters, usually the oldest one is in charge of the money. 100% of the time. When it's an older sister, the sister's older than the brother. Again, the older one is in charge of the money. But what I've noticed is when the brother is older, sometimes it's the brother that has the money, but in a lot of cases it's the little sister who's in charge of the money, who's taking care of stuff like that. And that's that's what our mom is like, isn't it? So we're the responsible one, aren't we? Whoops, how do we back out mouse 2? Okay, that'll take a little while to get used to. Right, where's our transcribe? What's our transcribe? Yeah, we're the sensible one. Look at this. Sensible shoes. What brand are they? Get your feet out of the way, Morgan, mate. Come on. What does that say? Something footwear. Can't read it. Is there a zoom button? Oh, I don't know. Hopefully we get some binoculars or something. Or a rifle with a scope. Wouldn't that be good? We read this, didn't we? Yeah, welcome to the age of the NEUROMOD. So our brother's getting interviewed in magazines. Like, wow. They said that mom and dad were away with company stuff, so they must be. Yeah, so we come from a hard-working family, don't we? Brothers getting interviewed in magazines. Mom and dad have their own company. Yeah. Wonder where we are. We had a clue about that. We see China, we see Florida, we see Texas, but why would we have postcards of where we live? It's usually not what you do, is it? These are usually from other people. What's this? Did we read this? Yeah. Oh, nightstand. Yeah, take that. Great. Geez, search. Right, so this is a... You can put stuff in there, I guess. Suppose. Right, what's this artwork all about? Because it's all quite similar, isn't it? Similar colours, similar design. This is a tree root system. Is it blood vessels? Yeah, this is blood vessels, isn't it? This is like the arteries. These are like the main black and red. Why would... Don't know what these are. This looks like sort of a family tree. This is maybe like life on Earth. Yeah, look, there's three. Oh, there's more than three big branches, eh? Life on Earth has three branches. You have bacteria. You have I can't quite remember the name. Arkane. It's a different type of bacteria. It's slightly different. And then you have everything else, basically. But this is what the trees of life look like. And here's a crazy thing, right? If this was like mammals, not mammals, sorry. If this is not the bacteria side of things. If this is the, can't remember what you call them, eukarya, something like that. Sort of everything that we can see, right? Every living thing we can see, because we can't see bacteria. So, you know, I'm talking about everything from, you know, insects to whales, right? The interesting thing is see if we go right to the very top. If we were to like zoom in on one line there, like that would be all that's alive today. Everything else is fucking dead. Well, maybe not quite as extreme as that. And like take one little branch or so up there. Everything else is fucking dead, man. Nothing in there. What is that? Is that a transcribe? That's a radio. Right, if we looked around the kitchen. Art of the Wok. By Pisu Do. Cooking with a well-seasoned wok can be a sublime, almost spiritual experience. The many layers of the blackened surface are like stored memories of all the meals that have gone in and out of the carbon steel bowl before. Now imparting echoes of the rich flavours to every new meal it's tasked to cook. Yeah, that's the idea behind woks. There's our teapot. What kind of mail have we got here? Can't see it. That's not our name. Mrs. P. O. That's not us. I suppose we all get mail for previous occupants of our property every now and again, don't we? Sun-dried tomato jerky. Oh, we can eat stuff. Oh, nice. Just take it. I'm not hungry. Encyclopedia of Food, Science and Cooking. By Elliot N. Shaw, 2033. Right, so we know a lot of these books are building the lore for this world specifically, not just the world in general. Transglutaminase, TG or TJs, A naturally occurring enzyme found in plants, animals, and bacteria. TG is often used to bond protein-containing foods together, and in the production of foods such as imitation crab meat and fish balls. Ah, fish balls. Known colloquially by chefs as meat glue. Chef Shaw's tip: gluing chicken skin to salmon will actually protect the outside of the salmon from overcooking. Huh, well that is what it does in chicken, that's for sure. Are these a real thing? Transglutaminase? Is this a real thing? I don't know. Don't know much about food science, that's for damn sure. There's our rice cooker, eh? Got to be. Look at this. Oh man, finally. Finally. We're playing a neat character, aren't we? Look at this. Look at this. Look at this well cleaned. Well cleaned place. So we have someone over last night. We've got 2 glasses here. Another glass up there. Glucocyst. Can we look at these? I'm guessing eyes, inventory. Whoa. What is that? So this is our vault boy, isn't it? Is it vault boy? What do you call that? Oh fuck, what's the name of that thing you have on your wrist in Fallout? Wow, I should know this. You know what I mean anyway. Objectives. First day on the job, put on your TranStar uniform. Alex convinced me. I'm going to join him aboard the Talos 1 space station. The work we're doing up there is too good to pass up. Plus he says he's got a surprise. I have to jump through some hoops at the training centre before I board the shuttle. Okay. Data. Aha. There's all the books we read. There's all the emails. Audio logs. We don't have any. And research, whatever that means. Inventory, right. Some are grey and some are green. A bag of vegan jerky made from Yamon tomatoes. Restore 5 health points. Bag of emergency glucose. Oh, glucocyst. That makes sense now. Restores 5 health points. Right, so grey is junk. Green is edibles. Material yield. So that must be like junk. Is that cost? Is that how much we could sell it for? Don't know what that is. Is that... It's like plant life, and is that just cellular matter? What does this do? Split. Okay, so we can split these into stacks. What else can we do? Ooh, I didn't mean that. Double click is eat. Ah, that's... How did I get that menu up? Shit. How did I get that menu up? What's going on? We just mouse over it to get that. What does R do? R does that, okay. And then drop. This has eat menu and then drop, okay. Alright. Sure that'll make sense as we go along. I wonder if that's our transcribe then. I wonder if that's like our... Like a log, isn't it? It's going to keep a log of all the things that we do, things that we read and what we have to look at. What do we need? Our transcribe. Oh, we can just check our transcribe. Where is it? Was it an email? Where are we? Uniform, transcribe, and a NEUROMOD. Transcribe's like our phone, isn't it? If that's what this is. Wonder if this is like a little sort of herb garden that we've got here. Could be. Right, can't carry the fridge. Sky King pomegranate, let's take that. Cold Mountain green tea. Take that. Okay, great. Wonder what what's our inventory? Ah, it's a size thing, right? It's not based on weight then, is it? It's just based on size and stacks. Okay. We can probably level that up and get more inventory space. That's good to know. More inventory space means more hoarding. My favourite hobby. Next to complaining. Alright, I think we've seen everything. Let's put a uniform on, I suppose. Ooh. Should probably shower first, shouldn't we? Alright. Get in the helicopter on the roof. Where's my transcribe and where's my NEUROMOD? Uniform, transcribe, and a NEUROMOD. Maybe we'll be picking those up. Maybe this isn't our uniform. Maybe this is just a suit to get through the tests, or a flight suit. I don't know. Okay, we can jump up on stuff, that's cool. Oh yes, no mantling. Was that mantling? Did we mantle? We did mantle there, didn't we? No, I'm pressing space. Space is also jump though. But mantling is a... Yeah. I don't want to go back to Deus Ex Mankind again, but yeah, we were mantling on lights and all sorts of stuff in that game. Like this. Oh look. Got our boots on now. Well, we'll see how that works out. Man, I'd love to go outside. Look at the view. That's San Francisco, isn't it? That's the Golden Gate Bridge. What it looks like. Would make sense if we were in San Francisco. It's where all the big tech is. Well, let's go to work, I guess.